What up? This is Nick Vapes coming at you. Sponsored by Liquid Crafters Empire. It's some good stuff. Pick it up. Today we're going to be talking about like the top 20, about the top 20 mods that you'll find in smoke shops these days. Currently smoking on my IPV 3Li with the SMOK TFV4, sorry. So you're going to start with your Kangers. You're going to see your Kangers in the shops, and I love Kanger as a company. It's a great company, but it doesn't have that power. And you're going to find the Kanger knee box, which actually comes with the tank inside of it. It's dual 18650s. I believe it's 60 watts. I don't think. Yeah, I think it's a 60-watt mod. The tank's inside. Apparently, it gets a little leaky, but I don't personally own the knee box. But I've hit one, and they hit good. At under 60, at like 50 watts, they hit pretty good. But I wouldn't personally buy one. But again, it's for a starter. So, another starter. The Kanger Subbox Mini, and Subbox Nano. Kanger's a great company, but these are again for low wattages. They're not meant for your 150 or 200 watt. What they got now in the other mods. So, and then the Kanger tanks that come with these boxes are good tanks. They do the job, we could say. So next you're going to be looking at your like Segelei. They got the 150 watt TC, and then they got the 200 watt Fuchai. And I don't know, I believe the Fuchai is temperature controlled as well as the 150 TC, but it's 200 watts instead of 150. So there you go. They look a little different, so whatever you like. Segelei is a good company. I'm sure I've hit the Fuchai and the 150 TC, and they're well worth the money that they're asking for on these. So if you're going for the Segeleis, yeah, good job. Next, I'm gonna talk about the Tesla. So I just got one of these, and I love it. One of my favorite mods because it's from Tesla. Even though only get the Tesla 200 watt, the new one, the Tesla 200 watt TC, only the new one, because all the other ones they came out with weren't that good. But on this one, they really took what reviewers and people said about it and made the differences and made that in the 200 watt. So make sure to check it out at least. That's one of my favorite mods, just because I like Tesla. This is a personal thing. So then they got the SMOK Micro 1, which I've never hit, but SMOK, it's a good company in general. Some of their early mods had a few problems, but they've fixed those problems. You've got the SMOK R200, which is a 200 watt box with not sure what chip, but it's not the DNA. So it's a 200 watt box with an OK chip, I believe. Then you got the SMOK X Cube Mini 75 watt and the SMOK X Cube 75 160 watt. Both of these are good devices. I personally own the X Cube 2 160, and they're great mods. I don't know why people don't really mess with SMOK as much as they should, but that's how it goes. Next mod, then you're gonna have your Target VTC 75 watt. It's a new company. It looks a little cheap to me. I don't personally care for them. Maybe try them if you got the money. Try them out. see how they are. But if you're gonna be picking up a mod, I would go with something else. Yeah, just straight up a new company, and they look cheap. They just look kind of, yeah. Not last, but almost. We got the E-Leaf Ice Sticks. There's an assortment of ranges you can get in the E-Leaf Ice Stick, but that was actually my second box mod, was the Ice Stick. Ice Stick 50 watt, I believe, and it was awesome. It lasted me like a year, and it didn't break, and I had dropped it a bunch. So yeah, so that's awesome. Then let's see. So we got the IPV series, the IPV3, the IPV3Li, IPV4, and IPV5. And these are a great series of mods. It's just awesome. They killed it. The IPV3Li I had, the 4 I had, the 5 I don't have, but I've heard good things about the 5. So if you're going with the IPV, you know what you're doing, and you got the right thing. Then the only thing I got last is the Wesmec Rouleau. Now they got the RX 200, which has a 200 watt chip, but then they also make a DNA 200, which obviously, if you didn't know, the DNA chip is better than most. I'm pretty sure most 200 watt chips, just because it's got that DNA. I believe it's a Russian made chip, but yeah, DNA 200. Look out for it. Those mods will definitely be more expensive. I don't really mess with those, but yeah. So one thing I'd like to talk about. I got this mod right here. It's the X Pro, the SMOK X Pro M80 Plus, right? It's a box mod. You only charge it. You don't take the battery out or anything. Now this was one of the first temperature controlled mods that came out. That came out right before temperature control became a thing. So this mod actually has a mech mode, which I'll show you right here. It's got wattage mode, temp mode, and mech mode. And in mech mode, it fires perfectly for whatever RDA you have on top of this. I don't think it's very well known, not a very well known mod. SMOK X Pro M80 Plus. It's a nice mod. When I first got it, the button would stick and just burn out the coils of whatever I had on there. I just reset it, which is it was really easy to do. I didn't realize that you could just stick something in the reset hole and it would fix this thing. But just so you vapors know, this is one of my favorite devices because it has mech mode. With with all the mods today that or the mech mods, mechanical mods that are blowing up in people's hands and people's faces, and people are starting to switch to the boxes and the tanks instead of RDAs on mechanical mods. The X Pro M80 Plus is a great box for an RDA. Obviously, almost all the mods I talked about today are good for RDAs, but this one in particular is good for RDA. So if you're an RDA guy, look for the X Pro M80 Plus or the X Pro M80. Or I'm not sure about that one. I don't got that one. I got the Plus. So, yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave you. Oh no. I'm gonna take a hit, and we'll finish the show up though. Oh, yeah. One quick fact. So these I call them armbands or wristbands, sweatbands, whatever. I thought when I first saw them, I thought they were just for decoration, right? You probably think they're for decoration, but A lot of them are made by SMOK, and they actually fit the tank perfectly. And what you do is you put it over where there's the seal for the juice. If you go like this without it, juice leaks out of there. But this actually wraps the tank and keeps the juice inside the tank. Little known fact. Yeah, one take. This is at Nick Vapes on Instagram and Twitter. Out. Peace.